Let's start with the urinary system. So here's the kidney, and I usually like to do the left kidney. It's easier to get at it. The kidney is attached to the bladder by means of the ureter. We should be able to follow the ureter all the way down from the medial side of the kidney all the way down to the bladder. See it here, and your bladder's kind of small, but I think we can find, here's where the ureter comes in from the right side, and here's where the ureter comes in from the left side. So that's the same tube right there that I found up here. See how it pulls on it? Okay? There's a blood supply to the kidney, also on the medial side of the kidney. Here is the renal vein. And do you see how that renal vein connects back to a vein on the midline? See this vein right here? Somebody say yes?
Yes.
Okay. You know what that is? It's going up to the heart.
Posterior vena cava.
That's the posterior vena cava.
Posterior vena cava.
And that's connecting, or I should say the renal vein is connecting to the posterior vena cava. The renal artery is down in here, but the vein is a lot easier to find, so that's generally the one that I pin. Renal vein. The adrenal gland is anterior and medial to the kidney. In your case, that's a little bit of the adrenal gland right there. Yours did not separate out very nicely, but this is the region where it would be. Okay? And this might be part of it right here. I'm going to have to find it on another person's. It's just not, I thought it was better than it is. I'm looking in the right area. I'm not seeing a very good adrenal gland. Okay? Let's do the female organs. So, here is the...
That's ovary, I know.
That's the ovary. Right there. This is the horn of the uterus. There's another horn of the uterus over here, another ovary over here, and where the two horns come together, below my probe, that's the uterus. On my photograph that I showed you, we traced the uterus down even farther, and we saw a tube. That was the vagina. That's right here. And we never finished the urinary system. Here's the bladder, and this tube is the urethra. That carries urine out of the bladder to the outside of the body. This tube, the urethra, and this tube, the vagina, join somewhere down in here. But I would have to cut this muscle, and I'd have to cut through bone to see that. So the urogenital sinus is down in this region somewhere. It's the only thing we really can't see on your cat, besides the adrenal gland. Okay?
Okay.
I will come back for other